Guys. Hello? Let me turn this picture off. Hold on. How's it going, gentlemen? Thank you for the follow, whoever just followed. We have big things planned for the day. Listen. I got my top 20. I'm just gonna say, it's not as schizo as you guys might think. But I'm not predicting. Thank you for the follow, Rob. I'm not predicting what I think the HLTV top 20 is. My top 20 is based purely on vibes, on straight brain, like who I think to me looks the best. Just from the eye test, that's who I put where I thought I'd put. How they made me feel throughout the year. Okay, I don't give a damn about anything else. Also, guys, you like the Christmas sweater? Look, I have a dinosaur on it. Is that not sick as fuck or what? The glasses are on today. Thank you, Arcane, for the follow. Thank you, Rob. Alright. Listen. Let's start off with not that, though. Let's start off with this. I haven't done this yet. Talent of the year. Thank you for the follow, Leanin. Okay, so how does this work? Can I just pick one of these people? Or can I do multiple? Is it just one? If I had to pick one, I can just pick one. Dude, this is tough. Okay. It really is. It's between... Thank you for the follow. Onyx. Listen. I'd say... Probably between Launders. Probably between Sponge. Scrawny was good. I think Launders is better. Probably between these two. And I mean... I don't know. This is tough. Thank you for the follow. The double battery rush. That's a fire name. I think I'm going to have to go with... Dude, that Sponge call... I mean, it wasn't just Sponge, but dude, the Spirit Phase round, the 10-12 round where he called, that puts it over the edge for me. I'll do Sponge. Even though, dude, I've been watching... Thank you for the follow. I've been watching the, whatever the fuck podcast Sponge does. Not the HLTV one, the other one. Thank you, Shield Breaker, for the follow. I've been watching his podcast with Moses and YNK. Dude, he shits on NACS the entire podcast. Which is, listen, is it deserved? It might be deserved. But leave us alone, man. Okay, we're out here struggling. Yeah, talking counter. Alright, skin of the year. I have this scout skin. It's fire. You guys might be saying Inheritance or Gold Tooth. But listen. I think that... Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the... Oh my god, boys. I don't know, guys. This one's tough, okay? Zeus skin is good. Gold Tooth is good. Inheritance is good. Can I have a crazy take? Jawbreaker's a fucking elite. USPS Jawbreaker's elite. Zeus skins are cool. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't even give a fuck about Zeus skins. How often do I be whipping my Zeus out? 0. 0 times during the day do I be whipping that thing out. Jawbreaker, high key, dog shit. What the hell are you saying, baloney? What the fuck? I got dropped one of these the other day with a bullet charm on the end of it. Dude, that shit was so clean. But I'm going Gold Tooth. Gold Tooth's fucking elite. Thank you for the follow, just a suit. Listen, Zeus is good, Inheritance is good. Gold. This is between 4 for me. I'm not a Zeuser, I'm a knifer. I was in top 1% on Leadify for knife kills. Okay, listen, that's something that I'm very proud of. Streamer of the year. Is this even... I mean... Should I even waste my time with this? I know, listen guys, I know the Inheritance is good. It's popular, but Dima is good. But I don't really... When I watch Dima streams, like... I enjoy myself. I don't really watch streamers that often. I don't really watch... Yeah, I'm just gonna do Ona. Just because, like, he's the only person that I watch when I do watch streams. I barely watch streams. Yeah, Flom in the big 2024 is crazy. Dude, he does be averaging, like, 4 or 5k viewers a stream, though, which is fucking insane. Alright. I already did Skin of the Year, right? Yeah, I did Skin of the Year. Streamer of the Year. Creator of the Year. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't even fucking watch CS content. I really don't. I don't watch any of these guys. No hate. No hate to the creators, but, you know, I just don't really... Yeah, Owen has not even been playing Counter-Strike lately. He's been playing horror games. Sometimes I watch him during the day when I, like, edit videos. Whoever you guys want for this is what I'll do, because I don't watch any of them. Remember, guys, Super Stidham. Remember Prime Super Stidham? Dude, I mean, fuck, man. I haven't watched a Super Stidham video in, like, 4 years. Nade. How do you say this guy's name? Vire? Super Stidham did fall off like crazy. Alright. Sure. What else? Event of the year. What should we do for this, fellas? I mean, surely I want to say Shanghai, but that's just like, is that just recency bias? Yala Compass. Yeah, dude, I really did enjoy Yala Compass. Thank you for the follow. Wanna be God. Yeah, definitely recency bias. I couldn't even fucking watch this major. It was still cinema, I think. Copenhagen was also cinema. Dude, Dust 2 was a... Yeah, that was a fire-ass map. I mean, dude. I guess. Copenhagen. I guess. Cologne because Vitality won. Yeesh. I think I'm going to do Copenhagen. If Boston Major was on here, I'd do Boston Major. Dude, but like recency bias, I couldn't, it's not, listen, it's not that tournament's fault I couldn't even watch it. Thank you, Kodik, for the follow. It was kind of a weird major. It was still cinema. You know, I'm happy Asia got their major. I don't know, guys. PGL production is like sometimes shit. PGL's hit or miss. Oh, dude, you're right. Why is IEM Dallas not here? I'd 100% pick IEM Dallas if it was on here. Copenhagen was too predictable? What the fuck are you talking about, Vintage? Navi were shitters going into that major. Alright, I'll just do Shanghai, even though I couldn't watch it. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Dude, I Am Dallas not being on there is a fucking crime. Holy shit. Thank you, Loki, for the follow. God damn. Yeah, dude, Shanghai was extremely exhausting for anyone in NA. But it is what it is. We have events every other time of the year. Okay. I hope this doesn't show what I had in there before. Hold on. Hold on. I'm whipping the image back up. I should put my chat above that, actually. Yeah, you guys can have chat on Lightning McQueen. I hope this doesn't show what I was doing. Oh, it reset. W. Let me also get this ready. It didn't save because I didn't save it. I don't know how this is gonna work. Dude, this is fucking stupid. It's gonna show if I do this. Okay, guys, just don't look, okay? This is gonna spoil it. I've made a slideshow. This is why I was late for the stream. I made a slideshow, but I want to switch between the slideshow and HLTV because I didn't actually write anything in here to back up my claims. I put hard work into this slideshow too. Mad hard work. This is a high production stream. It really is. Alright. Let's just... Thank you for the follow. FL4XII. Dude, should I be worried about pronouncing people's names wrong? I feel like no. I feel like who really cares? Alrighty. Guys, this is going to make some of you mad. Honorable mentions. These guys did not make the list. Insani, Nertz, Xertion, and Brokey. Maybe the most unbelievable is Xertion. You know, listen. Let me explain myself. Let me explain myself before we get into this, okay? I don't want to spoil things, so let me do this. Let me put you guys back in Lightning McQueen. Okay. Let's do some math. Let's do some math here, okay? Let's just think. Who's the first one? Insani. I originally had Insani in my top 20. But guys, look. We have to do some thinking here. So for HLTV, here, let me bring another HLTV tab over. Thank you, Marty, for the follow. Let's do this. So if we look at this, 2024, top 20. Insani's right here with a 1.12. That's very good. That's very good. He's insane. But, look, guys. He was farming against, actually, no, not events. Let's just do matches. He was farming against Brazilian teams. Look, Imperial, Pain, Imperial, Pain, Bet Boom Big, Bet Boom, Heroic when they weren't good this year, Apex, Pain, Imperial. Look at all these Brazilian teams. And at the major, look at the fall off at the major, okay? I just can't... Guys, I can't put him in the top 20. A lot of this came against Brazilian teams, and he fell off like crazy in the major. His game against Na'Vi, one of the biggest dickings I've ever seen. Okay. And Sani, he's a cutie. He has aura. But I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can rationalize him being in the top 20. So, it's a tough one. It was a close call. Filter big events. Big events, he drops down to a 1.04, guys. Think about it. Think about it. This cannot be our GOAT. Here, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Everyone does. I don't know. I just don't see it. Okay, next one. Who was the next one? It was... Let me put the presentation over here, actually. Let me... guys, I can't spoil. Okay. Next was Nerds. Nerds, Xerxin, and Baroki were the other three. Right. Okay, listen. For Nerds... Nerds was a fucking demon in Shanghai. But... I was fraud watching him all year. He was good all year. There was just other players I liked more, to be honest. Thank you for the follow. XYZ. So, I think if MIBR are better next year and Sani could make it, Nerds here, he was good. A 1.10, which is good. That puts him... Where does that put him? Here, right below Flames. That's pretty good. Honestly, I wanted to put him there. Look at this run of events, okay? Actually fucking insane. I don't know, guys. There's just other players I liked more. That's about it. So, that's it for Nerds. Xerxin, here... Listen, this is the craziest one. Here is my reasoning for Xerxin. Okay. He was great all year. Look at this. 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 Xerxin events. He was good all year. I mean, he was pretty decent all year. He farmed ESL Pro League. There's 70 teams in that. Okay, he played tier 7 teams. Farmed Bet Boom with a 1.3. His other good event, he was good in the RMR. When we get to like the bigger events, 1.09, 0.95, a 1.08, 1.09, 1.10. And this should still be good enough to get you in the top 20. But here is specifically why I left him out. Look at this tweet. Look at this tweet. Here's a list of players in Prestige playoffs. Look at Xerxin. A 0.59. Do I want a choker in my top 20? I don't really want a choker in my top 20. He farms in group stages and in, not as prestige events. Gets on the stage of big events. He's ass. And personally, how that makes me feel like I don't want you in my top 20. And he has no aura. Exactly. 0 aura. So I just can't. And Baroki. Baroki is elite. Well, he was elite. Let's just call it how it is. Baroki kind of fell off a cliff. He still has a 1.09 this year. But I mean, this might just be the recency bias. It probably is the recency bias. Let's be honest. He might still get replaced even though FaZe made the final. Balding at 20. Yeah, how can I put someone... Listen, I refuse to speak any further. Anything else I say will be incriminating. Brokey was good. 1.09 isn't bad. I mean, as the Opera on phase, probably want a little more. He had an MVP this year. MVP for Brokey. More like most valuable pussy. This guy's a bitch, okay? How can I put him in my top 20? I mean, like, what? Look at all these greens. You think I care? No. Okay? No. I don't want him in there. He was ass at the major. 0.77 in the RMR. 0.92. Like, you're good at IEM Rio. I mean, he was good all the entire rest of the year. The start of the year, he was insane. And he just slowly started falling off. Maybe it's the recency bias. Maybe it's because I want him gone. Maybe it's just hater energy. I couldn't tell you. But he's not in the top 20, unfortunately, for Brokey. Did the stream just... Anyways. Let's go back to the presentation. Minus Brokey plus Jorko. Guys, did you know Jorko is an op IGL? Did you know this? 16 years old, op IGL. Incredible trading. What more can you ask for? Let's just say it as it is. Okay? He's elite. 33 sniping. Yeah, he's too busy calling. How can you expect him to always alt people when he's calling all the time? Anyways, let's get back to the slideshow, okay? All right. Back to the slideshow. I think I did a good enough job saying what I needed to say. You know, yeah, they just didn't make my list because they just didn't make me feel good enough this year. And this is my list. I do what I want. In my personal opinion, my eye test, I didn't want these guys in my top 20 simply by eye test. Zontix, I don't even make Zontix an honorable mention. I would put him in the 30s. Okay? This isn't predictions, remember. This isn't predictions. Xerxin is going to be on the list guaranteed. Brokey's probably going to be on the list. I'm not sure if Insania Nerds, I doubt it. Xerxin and Brokey 100% make it. But, you know. I just don't want him on the list. Anyways, number 20. Whoa. My glasses are sick, dude. Okay. Number 20. This guy was a coach. He was a coach. And he became a player. And he dropped like a 1.4 rating. Are you kidding me? Played in multiple major grand finals. I'm playing, guys. I'm kidding. Number 20 is Ema. Okay? Ema is... I mean, let's just call it how it is. He had a dog shit. I mean, it... Here, look. Ema 20. Let's lock him in. He's my 20th player. He would have been so much higher if he just simply wasn't complete dog shit the entire first half of the year. But, I mean, recently he's been a fucking beast, okay? This guy's an animal. Oh, that's not the right year. I just think that anything higher than 20 for Emo would have been a little too far. Just because of how bad how he was in the earlier year. This major, a 0.86. And they won negative 68 at this major. I'm sorry. I just can't put him any higher than 20. And then he goes on to do a 1.05, 1.04. He's decent. Blast Premier Fall group set, he just turns into a fucking demon. Ignore this. He turns into a fucking demon. This is where my recency bias doesn't get me. If it was only recency bias, guys, he'd be way higher. But this entire first half of the year, he was awful. Except for, what, one event? 2 events? This was the RMR. Thank you for the follow. I just can't look past these first half of the year events. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's 20. I think he'll be higher next year if Navi doesn't fall off, which I don't think they will. Navi should be fine. He's the only one doing anything for them at the Perfect World Shanghai Major. MVP at Rio, yeah, he was really good for half of the year. But it's over the full year. Okay. My top 20, anyone higher in the top 20 has to be consistently good throughout the entire year. Oh yeah, also, let me add one more honorable mention. One more honorable mention. Rops is not on this list, I'm sorry to say. He's just not on this list. He was great in Shanghai. Other than that, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Listen, you guys know how I work, okay? I'm not doing normal top 20. This is pure brain power top 20. You guys wouldn't get it. I would say Brokey deserves to be in the top 20 more than Rops does. All right. Number 19. Who do we think number 19 is? You guys have any guesses? I'll let you guys guess. Elige 19. No, I'm not. This is absolutely not what the HLTV top 20 is going to be. This is my own personal one. Twist, Hooksy. Hooksy might be on this list. You never know. All right, let's see who it is. Sphinx! Yeah, listen. Sphinx should probably be higher on this list, but similar to Xertion, he's a choker. But he was better throughout a majority of the year than Xertion. He wasn't as much of a choker. He has more aura. He has a nice haircut. I mean, I couldn't leave him out, okay? Let's just take a look real quick. He does hate Vitality. I don't like Sphinx. Or Sphinx. I don't give a damn how you say his name, to be honest with you. I don't like him that much. But objectively, he's probably top 20. He's a good player. I can't really rationalize leaving him out. I also can't rationalize putting him any higher than this. Eye test-wise, he's good, but I mean, he is kind of a choker. Look at all those greens, though. A 0.89 at Kato is tough. This is the one event Vitality bombed out of all year. 1.31 in the RMR. Or is that the opening stage? Yeah, in the RMR. Okay. You think I care about that? 1.13 at Copenhagen. Let's just look at some things real quick. Why don't we? So, when they lost to FaZe, blah, blah, blah. Let's see when they beat Cloud9 with no AWPer. Sphinx had a 1.15 rating. That's pretty good. Versus Complexity, he had a 1 rating. Wow, he actually kind of was shit. Also, guys, this is my rough draft of the list. I'll go back through towards the end. A 1.96. Holy fuck. Okay, he farmed against Imperial. He beat the fuck out of a kindergartner. You think I care? Thank you for the follow. You go up to the game they lost against FaZe. A 1.01. I mean, he's just a brutal playoff choker. Brutally. And every one of these events is going to be the same story. He's good. He's good. I really don't have anything else to say. You know, a solid rifler. He's gone, though. Where does he go? I don't know. Where would Sphinx go? Where would he fit in the best? Probably Sphinx Complexity, maybe. You know how it is. I had 50 viewers. W. Dude, I can't shotgun a beer. It's 10:40 a.m. I don't even have any beers. If I were to drink a beer, it'd be a Coors. All I have is liquor. Sphinx G2. Meh. Maybe. Okay, anyways, let's go back. Alright, I'll give you guys like 20 seconds. Predict what's 18. 18 might be a little more predictable. You know, we'll see. Sphinx over Xertion. Yes. Am I 10 on Face It? No. My peak is 9. Twist, Elige, Jimmy, K. Serrato. All good guess. All good guesses. Twist. I'll say one of you guys got this right. Actually, 2 of you did. This one you guys can agree with. It's Twisting. He switched to the IGL role. And he brought Liquid to the top 8 of a major. This one is reasonable, I feel like. Okay. Let's go here. Let me add Sphinx 19. Twist at 18. Big Twister. How are we feeling about Twisting, guys? Over 2024 against top 20 teams, he had a 1.10. While switching to an IGL role. While being in a shit show Liquid team for half the year. I mean, props to Twisters, man. I love my boy. Good haircut. Aura. Major winner. He did kind of fall off in the second half of the year. Zoomer haircut. His old haircuts were better. His, like... What's... Dude, his phase... Okay, that was actually... His phase haircut wasn't that good. What's the best twist haircut? This was a good haircut. This face twist was the best looking twist we've seen. The arm sleeve. I mean... The aura on this man. 2-time Intel Grand Slam winner. True. Also, I mean, this haircut was good. 2022 twist was the best twist, haircut-wise. Thank you for the follow. Parasol X. 2019 Liquid. Ooh. He's had some good haircuts throughout his career. This 2023 one, I mean, Jesus. We have to go back to the workshop on that one. This one's fine. Yeah, top 20 at 1.10. Let's look at his events throughout the year. I mean, just consistent for Liquid all year round. Thank you for the follow, Kawali. Competition is way too high this year. I don't think he's done enough to get into the top 20. See, that's a fair take. Personally, I got him in my top 20. He's still fragging out even with the IGL transition. I mean, Major, he did kind of fall off. When exactly did he switch? It was Cologne, right? This was still the bad Liquid, wasn't it? No, this was good Liquid. When the fuck did Liquid switch? It was really early this year, right? I'd say Blast. Okay, so IEM Dallas, they still... Yeah, you're right. This was the last one. Switches to IGL. Good event. Bad event. Good event, good event. 2 bad ones in a row. It is what it is. He's IGLing fairly well. He still can frag. What more can you ask from the man? Liquid made top 8. Did they have an easy road? Slightly. I don't really care. He's still a GOAT. He still has aura. He's trying to make Liquid great again. Hello, Kid Squid. Yeah, true. The entire Liquid team. Did they all fall off? Rio seems tough. Actually, let me just look at stats for Liquid. Was Ultimate good? Ooh. You see, guys, you can't even blame Twist. The whole team was shit. Ultimate, 0.84. Yakinder, 0.77. Thank you for the follow, Kid Squid. I mean, it's... Yeah, this was tough. This was tough. Anyways, I have nothing else to say about Twist. I think it's a solid spot for him. Alright. What is 17? Guys, look at the game like how I look at the game. Okay? Don't use any logic. Simply just vibes and how the players make you feel. Nerds 17. Nerds can't be 17. Wonderful. Wonderful's a good guess. I'm going to be honest. I don't even remember who I put 17. So it actually might be Wonderful. Child King. You're going to be surprised where Child King lands this year. K. Serato. Yuri. Mizzino. Wonderful. Robs. K. Serato. K. Serato. Frozen Device. Alright, guys. It's K. Serato. Whoever said K. Serato, you won the game. K. Serato is still elite. Everyone knows K. Serato is still elite. Alright, let's get K. Serato in there. K. Serato, a lot of these I feel like you're going to be fairly agreeable with. Eam isn't... You're going to be really mad. Because I already went over Ema, brother. K. Serato. I mean, Fury was kind of ass this year. Let's just be honest. I think they actually will be good with the core of K. Serato, Yuri, and Skulls. Cello is, you know, whatever. Fallen is old. I love Fallen. But just become the coach, man. I'm begging. But K. Serato was good, man. He's solid. A 1.11. Where does that put him on the players? He's here. That's good. For a Furia team that didn't really do anything all year, that's solid. Ooh, do we think Lux goes to Furia? That's actually a crazy shout. I don't know. Do they really... Would Lux fit in role-wise with that team? Who knows? Anyways, K. Serato was great, man. He's great all year. He had, what? A Kato mid play-in? A bad major is tough. But a good major this time. And they almost made playoffs. Which is absurd. I did not even think they would be close to playoffs. A 1.36 at IEM Rio until they got dicked by Maus. Bet Boom. I don't know how you drop a 0.89 at Bet Boom. I'm going to be honest, guys. But most of the year, K. Serato was great. Especially considering Furia was not great. He was the real standout player on their team. I think Skulls going into 2025 also will be a standout player. But yeah, no. I mean, K. Serato, it's good. I think this is a fair spot for him. I couldn't rationalize leaving him out. I couldn't really rationalize putting him any higher. What did he look like early in his career? Who is this? Yeah, no, this is deserved for K. Serato. Dude, K. Serato glow up is kind of crazy, actually. I mean, the whole team kind of had a glow up. I guess that's what happens when you get your name out there. You become well-known, have money. Okay, guys, I need to get more water. I'll let you guys guess what's coming next on the list. Is this next one? Hold on, let me look and see if this next one is... Oh, 16. You guys can guess 16. 16 is predictable. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All right, guys, what'd you all guess? Brokey. Braxton Swag Pierce. Flamus. Guys. You're not gonna believe it. It's Wonderful. Wonderful did enough for me to put him at 16. Just because of the simple fact, the highlights he put out this year were fucking elite. They simply were elite. Okay? I really do think Na'Vi have 4 top 20 players on their roster. Here's the thing. I think Wonderful had a better year than Ema. He did have some pretty brutal lows. Even with those lows, a 1.11 against top 20 teams. You guys know how many fucking top 20 teams Na'Vi played this year? 1 billion, because they made it to the finals of half of the tournaments. Wonderful is a good player. I will not stand for Wonderful hate. Okay? He's 20. The highlights from Wonderful. Some Wonderful highlights are some of the greatest clips I've seen this entire year. He's so inconsistent. But when he's on, he's one of the best players I've ever watched play this game. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm not even going to go over his stats. I'm not even going to go over his stats. Just literally, let me pull this up real quick. Hello? Guys, I have awful news. No Danes in the top 20. Is that true? Did I not have any? What about Hooksy? The fuck? Guys, Wonderful literally has no highlights on YouTube. Does everyone hate him? This is absurd. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found one. Best Wonderful highlights. Let's just watch this together, okay? Let's just watch this. Let me pause the music for a second.
Miracle! Whether you're decking the halls,
Wonderful is inconsistent. He still had a 1.11. Let's just watch these highlights. Okay, Wonderful highlights made me feel some type of way this year. I had to put him in my top 20. I simply did. We all know this highlight. This highlight was absolutely cream. Oh my god. Guys, you're watching this clip. You're watching this clip. It's against VP. But, guys, you're telling me he's not a top 20 player? Guys, his highlight reel's 10 minutes long. Okay, that's cool. The new simple. New simple's a little far. Okay, versus Team Spirit. Who just won the major, guys? Major winning team. Ignore that. Okay, we're not... Wow. Wow. Wow! Against Shiro? I mean, wow. I mean, wow. Guys, you can't tell me he's not a top 20 player with highlights like this.
Brokey even gets out from his rotation to the back of the
okay.
And he is clinical with
he's not better. I mean, Brokey's not better than this guy. Look at this. You think Brokey's better than this guy? What the hell's Brokey doing? On the AK. He's an offer. Oh my. Against FaZe, guys. 2-time major finalist this year, by the way. Against Big. Whatever, dude. Big's not even a real team, but... it's light work for him. I'm not going to watch this for too long. I just need to get my point across. Guys, Wonderful highlights are fucking elite. With a pistol? This will be the last one we watch.
Can't manage the pressure, and all of a sudden the rest of his team have been surrounded here on Banana. Ema is actually very far off, so they
oh my.
Through, but Wonderful's Glock.
Wonderful getting a pass, but Xerxia not is crazy work. I mean, I simply saw higher highs from Wonderful. They're both kind of inconsistent. But I mean, Wonderful has shown me more against better teams. He would crumble sometimes in big events. Let's take a look. Sometimes he would crumble. But like Blastfall groups, whatever. Esports World Cup a 1.26. All the best teams in the world. IEM Kato a 1.2. Xertion's best events, Pro League. Who cares? Pro League and Bet Boom. Are you kidding me? Wonderful's best events, Esports World Cup. Listen, Esports World Cup was a shitty format event. Still the best teams in the world. IEM Kato. The major a 1.34, guys. Oh wait, that's the RMR. Guys, Wonderful's good. I mean, come on. You can hate on the Esports World Cup all you want. You can hate on the Esports World Cup all you want. They had number 1 team, GG How there. How can you hate on it? That's what that Kierby, major MVP, hello? Xertion falls off against good teams in playoffs. Wonderful. He makes me feel better. That's what I'm basing this list off of. He simply makes me feel better. Anyways, enough talking about Wonderful. Let's move on. Number 15 might be a surprise. It really might be. This is probably a guy a lot of you don't even have in your top 20, but I do. Okay. It's motherfucking Torji. Torji's the most underrated player in the entire scene right now. The most underrated player in the entire scene. You guys do not understand how actually genuinely incredible Torji is as an AWPer. Over Brokey. I like him over Brokey. I really do. Let's think about this. So he has somewhat low. I mean, I wouldn't say he has super low aura. I'm taking him over Xertion. Simply. I think he performs better in the high moments. Look, guys, Torji, a 0.73 kills per round at prestige playoff events. Higher than JL. Thank you for the follow. Higher than Frozen. Higher than Brokey. Higher than fucking Nico. Guys, he's a big game player. And everyone's sleeping on him. And he's so goddamn consistent on this Mouse team. He's elite. I could not put him up in my top 20. In my top 15. And he just seems like a nice, fun guy. Look at him. He's a cutie patootie. He's not going to scream at you and get mad at you if you're playing like dog ass. And his name is Adam with 2 dots above that. His name. That's aura. That's aura. And he's from Hungary. That's where he's from. So, I mean, like, how can you hate on him? And it's going to be sad because he's not going to actually be in the top 20 this year. A 1.07. I don't even give a damn. Thank you for the follow, Batman. Listen, this doesn't matter. RMR, I don't give a damn. Kato, a 1.12. I don't give a damn. A 1.25 in the major. Are you fucking kidding me? He's a big game player, and people are not respecting him. Big game player, clutch. Pro League, whatever, who cares? Beboom, Daha. This is one of the most prestige events of the year, a 1.29. All the biggest teams here. You know how it is, guys. What else? A 1.29 in the RMR. That's kind of whatever. He was ass. Who cares about ESL Pro League Season 20? I'm being so for real. We're moving on. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. Ooh, actually, before we go back, I have not been doing this at all. So Torji was what, 15? 17 was 16 is wonderful, right? Who the fuck did I have 17 again? It doesn't matter. I'll get back to it. 17, I had... Oh, yeah, Queserado. I'll add Queserado real quick. Queserado. Right. Fallen. Okay. Next. Who's after Torji? You might be asking yourself this question. Could it be Jorko? I don't know. What I do know, it's motherfucking Flame. Flame was the second best player in Vitality this year. I think he was significantly better than Sphinx, even if they had the same rating against top 20 teams. Here. Flames was simply a demon this year. Listen, eye test wise, I just simply rate him higher than Sphinx. He was one of the few players in Vitality that often wouldn't choke. Him and ZywOo were pretty much the only two that wouldn't choke. He could have bad games in the playoffs, but he wouldn't like consistently choke. Also, yeah, why the fuck did HLTV put him as an anchor? Jimmy over Flames. I might have not even put Jimmy in my top 20. Thank you for the follow. Anyways, Flames T-side monster. Is this true? Actually, I think this is true. Guys, I don't know how to work a computer, so I'm just not even gonna look at that. But listen, a 1.10, ZywOo's right-hand man. Even though Vitality only won one event, I mean, dude, a 1.33 last Premier Fall final, a 1.18 at the major. Are you fucking kidding me? He didn't fall off in that game, did he? Flames over Sphinx is valid. Thank you. I appreciate you. No, he was the only fucking one helping ZywOo, guys. The entire rest of this team ate shit. Mezzy is like whatever. He's not supposed to frag that crazy. Flames and ZywOo are the two best players in Vitality. It's not close. You get them a real team. I guess you can keep Apex if you really want. I mean, Apex isn't going to leave. He's like one of the best IGLs in the world. Just ignore that. He's just a little bit of a playoff choker. See, guys, you have to trust the process. You can hate on the no Brokey, no Xertion. You just have to you have to trust the process and just know this list will be elite. Mezzy's better than Sphinx. I said it. Crazy take. For the roles they play, for how flexible Mezzy is, from what I've heard, Sphinx shits on his teammates. Okay, not a good teammate. Mezzy, good teammate. He's a father. Sphinx doesn't have a kid that we know of. I mean, come on. Think about it. I'd rather have Mezzy as a teammate than Sphinx. It's just as simple as that. Anyways, Flames was a demon this year. He was great. Good in the major. I mean, good in both majors. He doesn't fall off. So he gets my respect. He's up there at 14. Moving on. Some of you might consider this too high for this player. I don't. I don't at all. He's been great all year with one blip. It's Senzu. It's Senzu. I know a lot of people are going to put Senzu from 15 to 20, probably closer to lower 20. I mean, Senzu's fucking elite. It's so... I mean, he's great, man. Best player on Mongols all year. Playoff Mongols. I would put him higher if he didn't completely shit the bed in the major. If he didn't shit the bed in the major, I would probably put him closer to 10. But I mean, listen, guys, he's 18. He's a fetus, basically. He hasn't seen anything in the world. Okay. He's been great. He got a little nervous in a major match. I mean, 0.5. He was a little nervous. Okay, leave him alone. Now, I'm just gonna say, personally, if it was between Mizuno and Senzu, I know who I'm picking, but that's a discussion for another day. If you look at it objectively, Senzu was just simply better this year. You know, he's consistently insane. 2.0 rating against Gamer Legion, 17 and 3. That's fucking absurd. Let's look at all his events. At 1.68 at the RMR. I mean, that fall off is just brutal, man. But he's a child, so good at Thunder Pick, which, you know, it's Thunder Pick, whatever. I don't care. You're playing shit ass teams. I Am Rio wasn't great. Pro League, good. Cologne, good. Guys, hold on. After looking at this closer, he's kind of a tier 2 event farmer. Holy shit. Holy shit. He's kind of a tier 2 event farmer. Oh my god. We're moving on. I may have to make some changes after this list. I like Senzu. I think he's great. But he kind of farmed tier 2 events. And he wasn't great at tier 1 events. Holy shit, guys. He's mid. He's fucking mid. I like Mizuno more. I just had a revelation. Holy fuck. Okay, guys. I don't know if he's a fraud. But like, he still has a good rating against top 20 teams. But what the fuck even are these matches? Hold on. Hold on. He's their best player. I mean, we're moving on. I don't even want to look at this anymore. Oh, I'm going to spoil. He's a child. I'll keep him at 13. He's a child. Okay, he'll get better. He's a slightly on fraud watch. He's slightly on fraud watch. Anyways, let's get to the next player. You guys may have already seen it, which makes me want to end it all. It is what it is. I'll just go. It's Jimmy. Jimmy is a demon. That's why Falcons want him. That's why Vitality wants him. That's why G2, everyone fucking wants this guy. Because he is an elite star player and an elite anchor. You know how hard it is to get elite anchors? You know how much of an advantage it gives you if you're an elite anchor? So fucking much. Okay, you don't just come by elite anchors anymore. I rate Jimmy as the highest player on Mouse from my eye test. He might have worse ratings than Xerxin. I don't care. I think he's more valuable than Xerxin. I think he makes bigger plays than Xerxin. I think he's a better player. I simply do. If we go to this, where is he on the top 20? A 1.09. He's below Xerxin, below Senzu. I don't care. I simply don't care. He's a beast. He has always been a beast. Let's look at him. Falls off slightly against, you know, better competition. A 0.03. Whatever, dude. That's not even really falling off. He's just so good. Wasn't great at the major, but like, okay. Look, most important part is even making the major at the RMR. Think about it. A 1.3. No one cares about Blast. I Am Rio, very important event. Got into the finals with a 1.14. And he's an anchor, guys. You have to remember he's an anchor. Putting up these numbers as an anchor is crazy. Everyone knows how good it is to put up a good rating at BetBoom. You know, BetBoom is a prestigious event. Everyone knows this. I Am Cologne was okay. Esports World Cup. Guys, you know what I was saying about Esports World Cup, okay? Oh, hold on, let me turn the music back on. Thank you for the follow, Zamonic. I mean, he's another good Bet Boom performance. I mean, what more can you say about this guy? Was great at Copenhagen until the stage got nuked. Have you guys seen that CoffeeZilla video, by the way? That shit was so good. So good. Thank you for the follow. Walop Walop. Is that the Palop? Yeah, just as prestigious as Yala Compass, which is my favorite event of the year, if you guys didn't see. I would put Bet Boom right behind the majors, which is good. He was good. A fucking elite this year. Thank you, Tottenham Show. Streamers are on Fraud Watch. I mean, dude, it's kind of weird seeing, like... It was weird seeing Arrow, a Counter-Strike content creator. Thank you for the follow, Morty Miro 7. It was weird seeing, like, CoffeeZilla talking about Counter-Strike. I don't know. But, anyways. That's enough of Jimmy. Yeah, Arrow was... I mean, dude, I don't blame him. If I was in that same situation, I don't want... Dude, I wouldn't want, like, my family... I mean, I guess they went, holy shit, thank you for the follow, gentlemen. I wouldn't want, like, people showing up at my house. I wouldn't want people showing up at my family's houses. I don't want fucking posters of me. Like, that's crazy. I wouldn't, like, call me a bitch, dude. I won't talk about it either. Thank you for the follows, guys. Holy. Alright, moving on. Number 11. Did anyone see number 11? Thank you for the follow, G Maddie. Yeah, probably nothing's gonna happen. I feel like it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Child King, Akinder, and Halzerk in my top 3. Listen, man, they were close. They were in consideration for top 3. They're just slightly behind that, though. You'll see. Anyways, Jesus, thank you for the follows, guys. Poppy Chode. Now we're getting to the big boys. Elish. Is this reasonable? This is a reasonable take, I feel like. Elish at 11. Here's the thing. Here's how I feel about Elish. Elish was, like, objectively incredible this year. My bald king. Listen. Elish was good. I feel like he got held back by Complexity slightly. If he was on a better team, I could see him being top 5 if he put up these same numbers. Complexities didn't really do that much. And also, I feel like I would watch Complexity play. Sometimes he just would fall off completely. He still was fucking insane on the year of 1.14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, top 7 players, ratings-wise. He does play on a terrible roster, so we have to cut him some slack. But I'm also not just going to boost him up because I want to. Okay? He's very good most of the time. But surprisingly, throughout this year, there were a lot of matches that I watched where he wasn't playing well. And I understand if he wants to kill himself being on Complexity. I understand. I mean, let's just call it how it is. He was elite at this major. You know, can I really put him in the top 10 when he's dropping 0.7s out of nowhere? He's consistently great, but he also can be doo-doo. I mean, this is a game Complexity was in, 10 to 13, and he went 9 and 17. This is the games I'm talking about, guys, where he can just fall off a cliff. I love Elish. I think he's great. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes he falls off, and I don't like seeing that. I feel like a lot of the players in the top 10 are significantly more consistent than he is. But I also don't blame him playing on Complexity, so... you know. But he was great this year. If we were going just by, like... I guess players' highs, if we're just, like, grading players by when they're at their best, I mean, he's probably top 5. He is one of the best riflers in the world. I just can't rationalize putting him in the top 10 when he has these kind of off performances. Stanislaw to complexity is going to hit like crack. Okay, next. Number 10. We're breaking into the top 10. This is going to be crazy, guys. Buckle up. Now it's frozen. Is it frozen? Who do you guys think? Orson, Bit, JL, Tarek. I know this might be a little low. I know this might be a little low. Hear me out. When we talk about Xantares, it's a little... it's tough. Just because of the fact he's very good. But for me, him and Elige are kind of interchangeable. I put him higher than Elige because Eternal Fire did more. But he's not as crazy of a hard carry as you guys might think. Okay, let's just look at him. I love Xantares. Him and Elige are in the same boat for me. Eternal Fire's a better team than Complexity, so it's easier for him to pop off more. Actually, let's look at this too. Look. Xantares a 1.17. Very good. Very good player. But he also can tilt and just fall off. Against Astralis without device. Look at this. At the RMR. One of the most important tournaments of the year. He drops a 0.64 and a 0.83. Against the Mongols. 6 and 12. He's just like Elige where he's great 95% of the time. An 11 to 13 game, he's 0.78. I mean, it's... I don't know, guys. He's great, but he has the same fall off. 7, 13, a 0.4. Against Furia. Against Fnatic, a 0.6. Xantares is great. He tilts. He can fall off the face of the earth and turn into a fucking pumpkin against Fnatic and Furia. But then he also is phenomenal most of the time. But even when he's phenomenal, it's like 1917, 1919, 2019. He's not doing like hard carry jobs either. Sometimes he can. But like this, 19-8. That's a hard carry job. When everything is going right, he can hard carry, right? 13-4, a 1.8. Sure. Against Saw, I mean, he can also just fall off. It's the same thing as Elige, okay? He's phenomenal mechanically. You guys are right. He has insane aim. I don't like how he can just fall off a cliff. It's not like when he falls off, it's like, oh, he gets, you know, he's decent. No, he'll play Sashi and drop a fucking 0.29. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? He's still top 10. He was good all year. A 1.17, he's not as much of a hard carry as you guys might think. He can pop off in hard carry. He doesn't consistently do it. So, I mean, you know, they won one event all year, which is good. Oh, wait, no, they didn't win. Did they win any events? They made a final against Na'Vi. Sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Did Eternal Fire win any events this year? I don't think they did. One CCT. I mean, Jesus. CCT. Which, I mean, listen, for an all-Turkish team, like, they're good. But I cannot put Xantares higher than 10. With how he can fall off in games, how he tilts. They didn't really win anything. They made a final. And he's consistently good most of the time. He can pop off. He also can fall off a cliff and do jack shit in games where they could win. Wakadia, hate is somewhat valid. Calyx, listen, I'm not a Calyx hater. Anyways, Xantares is a 10. Okay, final. That's final. Next. At number 9. You guys think I'm a hater? You guys think I'm a hater? I'm not a FaZe hater. Frozen is absolutely top 10 this year, even with his pretty brutal Shanghai performance. Frozen was good all year. Here's the thing. I wasn't sure where to put him because of his Shanghai performance. But, like, FaZe was so inconsistent all year. Thank you for the follow. FaZe was so inconsistent all year. And he was the one player on their team that consistently played well. You guys, like, complain about Brokey not being on the list. Brokey was mad inconsistent all year. Romps was inconsistent all year. Frozen was the one consistent piece of this team until this, literally until this last tournament. Until this last tournament, he was the best player on FaZe, and it's not even close. A 1.11. You know, like, it's not, like, insane. It's not, you know, as good as Xantara's, but I think he was consistently better throughout the year. Yeah, no, people saying kick Frozen is crazy. He literally was insane all year, guys. He might not have the aura of Twist, but he's still a good player. Okay, you can't just simply have the aura of Twist. Who can do that? Look at this. Not a single red all fucking year. He wasn't even that bad. He just wasn't elite. Not a single red all year. He didn't have a single negative tournament all year. His worst was IEM Dallas. He had a 1. How can you hate on him? He'll drop... What the... Ignore that. He'll drop 1.2, so he'll drop a 1.3. He's so good, guys. He might not, like, hard carry them, but no, even when FaZe was dog shit, and they were for a majority of the second half of this year, he was the only player on their team that was good, that was holding up their weight. And I mean, you hate to see this. We cannot let recency bias get to us. He was still pretty good throughout most of this. Okay. Good player. I have nothing but praise for Frozen. The people hating on him, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. You know that a 0.9 is not negative, right? It's red, bro. Think about it. Anyways, this is where I'm putting Frozen. Okay, number 9. He's definitely top 10 in my book. He was great all year. FaZe was one of the best teams at the start of this year. He was great. Look at this. I mean, come on, guys. Frozen's great. How can you not have him in your top 10? Maybe slightly outside the top 10. Maybe like 10 to 13. Anyways. Number 8. Oh, this is going to make you guys really fucking mad. Okay. You know who I haven't mentioned yet? You know who I have not brought up yet? Motherfucking Mobs. Motherfucking Mobs. Everyone is going to put Mobs from, like, probably 10 to 15. No. From what I've seen from Mobs this year, this dude is mechanically one of the greatest players I've ever watched play this game on a rifle. Genuinely, he's, like, below Donk. That might be it. He's so fucking good. He is so fucking good. I simply cannot put him any lower than this. I simply cannot put him lower than any of this. Okay? Mobs is goddamn elite. He's so fucking good. Mechanically, I think he's better than every single one of these players, and it's not particularly close. I mean, he's just an absolute demon. He's so good. Oh my god. I honestly, if I could, I would put him, I'd put him even higher. Like, I really would. Realistically, this year, he probably gets top 20, but he's going to be like 15, 16. Dude, I don't even give a, like, I really don't give a shit. From the way he makes me feel, from the way when I watch him play, just the eye test, he's undoubtedly a top 8 player in my book. Thank you for the follow. I mean, you guys also don't understand. He's still elite on G2, playing in shit-ass roles that do not fit his playstyle. He's had to completely reform. Do you know how many times that's worked out for players? Barely ever. For Malbs, they just threw him in whatever roles they needed. He's still fucking elite. On G2, in 2024, he has a 1.12 as an anchor. He's not a fucking anchor, guys. Maybe he played anchor when he was 7 years old. When you watched him play on M80, this guy is the best player on the earth. I'm sorry to say. And even after switching to G2, where you have Malbs, or not Malbs, you have m0NESY sucking up kills. You have NiKo sucking up kills. You have Goat Snacks top fragging every game. He's still dropping elite ratings, 1 negative tournament at IEM Rio. He literally saved G2 from exiting the playoffs first round with a 1v3. One of the most incredible 1v3s. I mean, guys, you can use the argument he has NiKo and m0NESY. When he was on M80, he had fucking Swisher and Wreck. Are you kidding me? He had Swisher and Wreck on M80. You can't use that excuse. He had a 1.3. You think I care that he is NiKo and m0NESY? He had Swisher and Malbs on M80 and dropped a 1.31? This guy's out of his damn mind. He's fucking insane. I can't put him any lower than 8. He's going to be a top 5 player next year when he takes the star roles on G2. I promise you this. He is so fucking good. Ignore this. Ignore this. It's actually insane how cracked this guy is. Copenhagen, 1.3. I don't even care if it's North American events, 1.3. I mean, guys, what was this? The RMR? I mean, guys. Esports World Cup. Pro Liga 1.26. This is where he really got his name out there. He absolutely dicked G2. Absolutely dicked them. That's why they picked him up. I mean, against G2, M81, a 1.25, higher rated than m0NESY, higher rated than NiKo. He's doing it with Swisher and Wreck. It's his two other best players. Okay. I can't put Malbs lower than this. He's my king. He is my GOAT. Even in a loss against G2, what did he do? He had the most kills in the whole series in a loss against G2. 13-6. A 1.27 in a loss. Better than NiKo. Better than m0NESY. Guys, Malbs is fucking elite. Easily top 8 in my book. I mean. And I mean, he had to go into shit roles on G2. He's been great still. Great still. I'm sorry. I'm a #1 Malb supporter. The way he makes me feel when I watch him, guys. He's so good. He's so fucking good. Anyways, let's move on. I've ranted enough about Malbs. Number 7. Number 7. I already did HLTV awards. I'm not gonna hold. I mean, this is obvious. It's simply Bit. It couldn't be anyone else but Bit. Bit, elite, all year. So, I mean, what can you say? What can you say about Bit that hasn't already been said? An absolute demon. He's like, I mean, Guys, just let me think for a minute here, okay? Is Bit Anchor of the Year? Probably. And that's what's crazy. He's an elite anchor. A part of the reason why Navi's so good. And he's a star player. His headshot percentage is like a billion. What is his headshot percentage? Similar to Malb's, guys. How the fuck? Forget headshot percentage. You think I care about headshot percentage? Let's look at his events. One bad event all year. It was at IEM Dallas. Who cares about IEM Dallas? Let's just be real. Pro League, he was good. Look at this. Look at the fucking green. I mean, this is insane. 1.3, 1.2, 1.2, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1. Pretty much a 1.2. Bit's phenomenal. I'd say Bit and Malbs are very similar. I mean, they're definitely, like, different players. Bit is a much better anchor. I'd say Malbs is a much better star player. But very similar, as in they get a lot of headshots. The Bit's insane. I really have nothing else to say. Bit's just a demon. I could not put him here. Now, going into this next one, you guys need to hear me out. You are not going to like this. You are probably going to be slightly mad. Number 6. Number 6 is Shiro. Shiro should be probably... I mean, maybe you guys aren't that mad about this. Shiro at 6, I feel like... It just feels right to me. Probably he gets 5 this year. I just think he's slightly lower than that at 6. He's a great clutcher. But I feel like a lot of the times I watch Shiro play, I just feel like, is this guy really a top 5 player in the world? I mean, ratings-wise, it tells you absolutely yes. A 1.17 against top 20. This is just eye test, personally. I love Shiro. I don't know. When I watch him play, I'm like, this guy's good. But he's like, is he a top 5 player? I don't know. I just feel like he isn't. Like, of course he's good. He's just like an on steroids Jame that can also clutch. Like, I like that he's passive. It's good. Yeah, like, Spirit doesn't need an aggressive AWPer. It's just I don't know. I never see him really make any flashy plays. Mechanically, I feel like he probably isn't top 5. He's a very smart player, very good clutcher. I don't know. Personally, like, there's nothing. I mean, dude, he had 3 bad events this year. That doesn't really matter. Like, what the hell's this? Does it even matter? What the fuck? Okay, that does not matter. So basically 2 bad events. Yeah, like, he's so good. I just eye test wise cannot put him in the top 5 because I just feel like he was not a top 5 player this year. But he is a cutie. I love him dearly. This might be also a little bit of recency bias because of the major. He did clutch a 1v2 to win Spirit the major, which is large. But overall, a 0.88. Dude, guys, this scoreboard is fucking insane, by the way. It literally was a 2v5. It's so insane. But he kind of played like ass in the biggest game of his life. Which, in my book, lowers him slightly. You know? Like, he's great. He's cool. I don't know. Personally, I don't want to put him in my top 5. He'll 100% be top 5 in the actual rankings, not in the Garmer rankings. And which is more important? I'll leave that up to you guys. Okay, next. Now it starts to get a little predictable. So I'll go through these. I'll go through these pretty quick. Should I just go through them quick? Number 5. It is absolutely JL. Listen. Thank you for the follow. SZ. I mean, I just think, personally, I just think JL's top 5 over Shiro. Guys, watching him play this year was magical. It truly was magical. He did have ups and downs, but when he was Navi's best player, it's when they were at their best, and they were Team of the Year. I mean, there's so many clips you can watch of JL. Just so many clutches, Deagle clips. He's just ice cold. He's ice cold, man. But I feel like I don't know how you can argue him not being in the top 5 this year. Major MVP as well. How could I forget? He's just a lead in so many different ways. 1.12 over the year. He is inconsistent somewhat, but he isn't even that bad. He did have 4 negative events. Thank you for the follow. But I mean, a 1.19 at the major, that's insane. Major MVP, Navi should not have won this major, but JL was off of fucking perk. A 1.19. It's not even just about the ratings though, guys. If you're just basing JL off ratings, you're just mistaken. You're not doing it right. The amount of clutches this guy had this year was insane. Energy guy in the team. I mean, I feel like, yeah, JL was really good this entire year. Besides a couple dips in form. I don't know if he keeps this up in 2025. I think he falls off slightly next year. Don't listen. I mean, no hate to JL. I think he's incredible. But expecting him to be a top 5 player 2 years in a row, I feel like is kind of crazy. But this year he absolutely was. Absolutely was insane. Anyways, let's keep this going. Did I put him in here? I did. Let's keep this going. Next. I mean, this is obvious. It's Nico. Nico. I mean, Nico is Nico. Do I even need to explain this, or can I just move on? Can I just move on? I kind of have to piss, so I might just move on. After Nico, this one was tough for me, actually. 2 and 3 was incredibly tough for me. But I did have to put ZywOo in 3. And I'm just going to skim right past this because ZywOo and m0NESY is so close for me. Listen. He's better than ZywOo simply due to IEM Dallas. That is the only reason I put him above him. This is the IEM Dallas final. He carried fucking Stewie and Nexa to an S tier trophy. Over Vitality. And ZywOo. And in that final, ZywOo wasn't even the highest rated player. It was goddamn Mezzy. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? If IEM Dallas never happened, I would say ZywOo absolutely above m0NESY. But IEM Dallas was the hardest carry job I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, okay? That single-handedly puts m0NESY in 2 and ZywOo in 3 for me. So, I mean, you know. These are the times they played this year. You know, G2 won 3 out of 2 games, which I'd say, I don't know. I mean, one of those was the start of IEM Dallas. Does that even really fucking count? This is when G2 didn't even know what they were doing. I feel like this game doesn't count. So it's basically 3-1. He kind of owns ZywOo. Besides in this game. Don't look at this. In this game, a 1.55. ZywOo, a 1.19. He did do better than m0NESY in this game. This game, m0NESY got carried. Anyways, m0NESY's better. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Adam. And number 1 is Donk the Diddler. This guy said in an interview that Donk would be good, and he was right. He is absolutely right. I'm just playing, guys. You know I couldn't put Donk at number 1. Donkey! Honorable mention for number 1. My GOAT. My king. My alpha male. Sigma Grinder. Op IGL. Jorko. Look at the shirt he's wearing. You're telling me this fucking king? This fucking animal? We even have similar glasses. Are you telling me this fucking demon is not at least honorable mention for top 1? Listen, I don't know how you can say he's not. I really don't know. Ugh. You guys really thought he wouldn't make an appearance? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I can't add him. So that's why he's an honorable mention. They don't even have him on the list because they know he's too powerful. Here's the list. I'll let you guys think on this. Look at this. I'm taking a piss. Okay? Alright, guys, while you soak this list in. Where's Zacian? Honestly, guys, I stand by this list. I could be persuaded to move Senzu. I will not add Zacian. He has negative aura for me because he choked in the playoffs so many times. And he farmed low-tier events. He's FlyQuest. He's FlyQuest and a player, and I don't fuck with that. Okay? This is my final list. No Zacian. No Brokey. If I was honestly biased, nothing to back this up, I'm putting Mizzino in for Senzu. I kind of like to look at this list more now, guys. Mizzino over Flames? That's not even a hot take. That's a cold take. Everyone knows that's true. No Rops. I personally think Rops was too mid for a majority of this year. This is something that I can agree with, is Mizzino over Senzu. For no reason other than aura. Look at him. Look at the killer instinct in his eyes. Now, I could predict what the actual top 20 list would be, but I just don't feel like doing that. Now, I'll let you guys decide. Okay. Do we talk about rosters and the players that have been benched and try and think about what could happen? Or do we do a top 20 cuties list? Okay. Who are the best cuties in this scene? Top 20 cuties. Let's think this through. Rosters. Guys, I can't. Lake top 1 cutie. Magic's number 1. Mizzino, smell my feet. I mean, roster talk. Okay, let's just do rosters. We don't need to waste our time. I mean, what even really is there to talk about? Oh yeah, this is news to me. Regan is gone. Can I say something? I don't hate the move. He was kind of ass on the roster. I love Regan. It makes me slightly sad. But I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I think for Big, I mean, I don't really think anyone that they pick up is going to make them a lot better than they already are, you know? I feel like Big are cursed to be eternally mid. Just because they want to, like, I respect the full German thing. Speaking of that, do we think they pick up a German for their 5th? Who the fuck can they even pick up? I don't, like, is there even any other Germans that play this game? I feel like no. Let's look. Alternate attacks. We're not fucking with the alternate attacks players. I've watched them play. They're so doomed. They're so doomed. Is there anyone worth picking up? The best player on their team. The best players on their team aren't even German, guys. It's over. What about you, people? Who is this guy? Is this who Big's picking up? 24? Ooh, they could poach M80, but I feel like M80 will not sell. You think minus Lux plus David is an upgrade for Pain? Depends how he plays on LAN, I guess. Lux is good. I think you can upgrade Lux. I don't hate the move. Like, do they... Pain, if they keep the roster, are going to be pretty stagnant, I feel like, so I don't mind the move. I'd much rather see Snow fill in. But, yeah, there's... Sin and Slacks will not leave. MYS is pushing 40. Dude, if they pick up Fav and Big is for real cooked. They're actually fucking cooked. What do you think about... this band? I watched them play in Tier 2 a little bit. I don't really... have a connection to any of the players. I like Mangoose, but he's mid, and I think he's pushing 70. Yeah, pack it up, bro. You're cooked. It's over for you. I don't really care that much. I mean, a lot of Tier 2 teams are gonna be disbanding. Keto, floppy to Big. Jesus, guys. This is why my predicting rosters video turned out so schizo. You guys think I'm schizo? I am, but you guys are just as bad, if not worse. And that's the glory, man. When you put a room of geniuses together, you never know what might come out of it. Think about it. No, yeah, there's literally like... So they probably don't get a German player then, right? Who the fuck can they even get? What do they need on the team? What role do they need? I mean, I guess, like, roles don't really matter. It's tough. It is tough. Last 12 months. Who are just some Counter-Strike players? You think FaZe will change the roster? I hope they do. I really hope they do change the roster. Do I fuck with Payne Phelps? Absolutely not. That would be the worst roster move they could possibly make. I think Jimmy could still go to Vitality. That's true. I mean... Fuck, dude. Ins to Big. Think about it. Consider. They actually are so fried, man. A liege to big. Can you show your top 20? You're not gonna like this, but yes. Wait, actually, no, I can't. I didn't save it. I'm so sorry. It was a good top 20 though. You'll have to rewind. Anyways, what would change for FaZe? Brokey, Kerrigan? I don't know. For FaZe, they could stick together. I just don't want to watch a stagnant, mediocre FaZe for all of 2025. I really don't. In my opinion, is it aura to not give a damn all year and then lock in for the major? Slightly, yes. It is aura. But they were just so mediocre the entire year. I would maybe get rid of Brokey if it's for a very good talent. Thank you for the follow. I mean, I don't know. Kerrigan, I don't think Kerrigan and Rain leave, to be honest with you. At least, if Kerrigan and Rain leave FaZe, it's not even FaZe anymore. So, I mean, that whole team's just cooked. I really don't know what they do. It's tough to say. I would like I don't want them to change their whole team, but maybe like change out one player. FaZe Icy could be FaZe Torji, true. Floppy has German nationality. Is this true? Wikipedia? Floppy? This can't be true. Hold on. Floppy to... Holy shit. Guys. Big Floppy! Whoever said Big Floppy cooked! That's unbelievable. Holy shit, guys. Big Floppy's happening. It just makes sense. Does he speak German? He could learn. German nationality, all Big care about. I mean, would Floppy really be an upgrade over Regon? I don't know. But that could be fun to see. Hamburger, eat to Hamburg. German CS is fucking back, guys. Alright, so we already decided Floppy to Big. What else? What else happened? Oh yeah, FlyQuest, Bench, Alistair. Guys, listen. Alistair seems like a dope, incredible person. He seems cool. He seems chill. He seems funny. He's a good haircut and mustache. But he had to go. He just had to go. This is a good move. They might actually get the face at level 10 like I suggested. Okay. Who do they get to replace him? I mean, guys, they have to import a European opera, right? Oh, my music stopped. Oh, dude, give me some new music. I've heard this song a million times, bro. Whatever, dude, this is fine. It is what it is. It says they're looking for an international opera. No way. I should have actually read this, is what you're saying, instead of just asking questions. Dude, I don't see... Oh, it's literally next to the title. Guys, how was I supposed to see that? International opera. They're fucking doing it. This is what everyone has been saying they should do. Can I say something? Can I say something? Hold on. Hold on. You guys thought I was crazy. You guys thought I was crazy. On Twitter. I'm not. Okay. Wait. Where is it? Here it is. Think about this for a minute. Simple Fly Quest. Think about it. I feel like they should directly thank me for this move. I've been saying this for months. Just get an international offer. Your team will become so much better. They actually, guys, they can actually, if they get a good offer, could compete. Okay. This simple move to FlyQuest will be cinema. Does FlyQuest have enough money for that? Absolutely not. But Simple is rich. So he'll just buy himself out. They don't need money, guys. Think about the legacy you could make with FlyQuest. Just my thoughts on the matter. Just my thoughts. Anyways, who will they actually get? Thank you for the follow, Called. Who could they actually get? I mean, guys. Smooya? I mean, I don't know. Let's look. Do you think they get, like... They probably just poach someone from tier 2, right? They don't have a lot of money. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Z. Acor. Dude, if Acor joins FlyQuest, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. You go from mid to slightly above mid? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Waro 2K? Guys, I said Waro 2K when I went live doing roster changes and the entire chat told me to take my meds. I had a Waro Kavem join for Alistair and Liaz. I had Dexter get kicked because Waro would IGL and then pick up Nedic from Talon. That's a fucking absolutely brain dead team, but think about it. I feel like Waro absolutely will not actually join this team. There's just no way. You really think he just let... He doesn't want to IGL anymore? With sticker money, maybe FlyQuest? Guys, I was watching the... what video was it? It was this. I'll show you the video real quick. It was, what podcast was it? It was this. Where is it? I was watching this the other day. This video with Jason Lake. It's Thorin, Jason Lake, and Richard Lewis. And Jason Lake was talking about how the sticker money is fucking dog shit now. No one is buying stickers because they haven't changed stickers at all. FlyQuest probably didn't even make that much money from stickers because they haven't changed in fucking years. He said stickers went down like 70% from the Paris major and 40% from the Copenhagen major. That is insane. They made like $4 from stickers. It is a bunch of 60-year-old men talking about a video game, but listen, man. Sometimes I just need something playing in the background while I'm doing shit. It is a little, you know... But listen, Richard Lewis... I respect Richard Lewis. I don't agree with all of his takes. Dude, I love Jason Lake. Listening to Jason Lake talk about the economics of esports is fire. This guy's kind of annoying. He just constantly cuts Jason Lake off. He doesn't really know jack shit about Counter-Strike. Even though he used to own a team. Thorin is whatever. He's fine. I mean... Yeah, I could, you know... I like Jason Lake the most, then Richard, then Thorin, then him. It's whatever. But yeah, no, Jason Lake was saying sticker money's ass now. So they probably don't have that much money for an Opper. Who's a tier 2 Opper they can pick up, though? Let's just, like, craft something really quick. Thank you for the follow. Makara506. Annihilation. Background noise. Dude, this is for everyone. Look. It's Yoshi, bro. I never listen to music when I play, though. I don't know how the fuck people listen to music and play Counter-Strike. It's crazy. Actually insane. Anyways. Yeah, dude, Thorin is, like, weirdly sexist. I think that's what happens when you're 40 and single, unfortunately. Thank you, Mopsy14. Regali. Ugh. Guys, come on. We gotta start cooking a little bit more than this. Fallen. Just think about it, guys. Okay, let's look at all the teams in the world. So, probably not gonna poach anyone from up here. They just don't have money. But you can start getting down a little bit. Dude, I don't know why I'm such a slump supporter. You could go back to the Renegades days with Nifty, when Nifty was a respected individual, human being. I mean, this is just me. I just want to see Slump go somewhere, bro. And then if he's dog shit, we know. Not forgiving you for saying thank you. Oh, sorry, I meant thank you, Queen. Did you see it? I put it in my thing because it was actually so fire. Is there like a... I'm just gonna call... I just call everyone king. Yeah. Slend? Ooh. Meh. Slend could be fine. Who else? I mean... It's looking bleak. I guess Waro, if he doesn't want to call Waro, would probably be the best. Other than that... Fucking who? I want them to get a crackhead opera. But no, crackhead operas simply don't just exist. Fuck it, Smooya, we ball. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. FlyQuest Smooya is absolutely nightmare fuel. Knock. Dude, if they pick up some fucking bomb, like Acor or Knock, I will still be a FlyQuest hater. If they pick up a good opera that has potential, I want someone with potential. I'm all about potential. Okay, I just need someone with potential. I will support the fuck out of them. Because this is what I've been asking them to do for so long. I just... Afro. I've heard enough. Dude, I don't think they can get Wrinkle from NIP. OG Wizard, that's a crazy shout. Actually insane shout. Thank you for the follow. We will. I mean... I don't know, guys. I'm giving up on this. We'll just have to see who they sign. It's probably going to be underwhelming. I mean, Skadoodle's right here for the taking. He's right there. Right next to my boy Slump. But it is what it is. Let's move on from this. What else was there? Headshrick? Yeah, guys, it's... I mean, once you actually, like, think about it, it's not looking good. It's looking pretty brutal. Honestly. Zygwu to FlyQuest. God, that would make me so happy. Lux benched by Pain. We'll talk about Lux and Arisdose, where we think they're going to go. Where we think Elish is going to go. Oh my god. Guys, also, m0NESY likely. That does not mean jack shit. They also said Nico was staying on G2. m0NESY probably stays. But I mean, it's not guaranteed. It really isn't. There's a price for everyone. And Falcons are rich. Braxton top 1. Dude, what does Braxton even play this game anymore? He should do what Kukli did and just become a car salesman. Navi m0NESY would be crazy. I think the only person Navi would bench Wonderful for would be m0NESY. Honestly. I don't know. I totally could see m0NESY still leaving. Okay, it could be a smokescreen. He probably does stay, though. Let's be real. Anyways, Lux bench by Pain. I like this move. David. I mean, David is good. Probably more potential than Lux. I like David. He was really, really good before Red Canids picked up coldzera and Henny. He kind of fell off after they joined. Before that, he was so fucking good, man. So good. I think it's an upgrade, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I'm just going to say they're going to pick up a face at level 10 for Alistair, really. Ooh! David takes on Snow roll, Snow takes on Lux roll. See, that I like more. I don't really know what roles David plays. I'm just not like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know what roles he plays, but if they replace Lux's roles with Snow and then pick up David, that's a fucking phenomenal team. Pain are going to be the best team in Brazil if that's the case. Snow should absolutely get Lux's roles. I kind of like how they integrated him into the team slowly, too. Like, he slowly got integrated in with, like, the shit-ass roles on the team, and now they're hopefully moving him up to be more of a star player. It's good, man. It's like he, if you guys watch the NFL, it's like the Packers. Quarterbacks. Packers elite team. Anyways. What else? Where do we think Erasdos and U-Jerks are going? Is there, like, there's no leaks at all? Do you think they go to a team together? That could be crazy. If they go to a team together. Glory. Dude, Jordan Love is such a fucking animal. God, I love him. This is why... See? Bologna. I agree. Where the fuck do they go? That's why I didn't put them anywhere in my rosters video. I literally cannot figure out where the fuck they go. I don't know. Somewhere in Brazil, maybe? Dude. Maybe. U-Jerks and Erasdos join Furia. Now, you guys are gonna think I'm a complete fucking idiot, right? How different... I'm sorry if you're Brazilian or Portuguese from Portugal. How different is Brazilian? And do they just speak Brazilian in Portugal? Please, someone tell me. Please, I'm begging. How different are the languages, or is it just the same languages? Brazilian Portuguese. The opposite. They differ quite a lot. Okay, so they can't just join a Brazilian team. I knew that. Guys, I knew that. Obviously. That's why. Different but manageable. So, I mean, I guess they could join a Brazilian team. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, fuck if I know. How do you think Adam B substitutes Nilo Hampus? I think that would be a good Swedish team. I don't really like Hampus as an IGL, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen anything from Hampus to make me believe in him. They speak Brazilian Portuguese. It's like English and Scottish. Oh, so they could make it work. It's just slightly different. Okay. See, guys, listen, I'm just asking questions. I'm just being curious here. So you could manage it. So, I mean, shit. They could make some Brazilian teams way fucking better if they really wanted to. I don't know. I feel like they don't fit into any European teams. And do we even know if their English is that good? I don't know. I personally don't know. And they're the two best players on a top 10 SAW team. Well, they were top 10. Let's do some thinking here. I mean, dude, Erasdos for Cello and Furia would be fucking insane. Martinez replaces Fallen. Erasdos for Cello. And then make fucking Yuri the IGL. I don't give a damn. Just make someone on the team be a half IGL Fallen coach. That's a Cinema Brazilian roster. Their English has to be good. Elish speaks Portuguese. Dude, I fucking saw that, actually. That's crazy. What if Furia Elish? It's like when Cloud9 fell apart and Tarek and Stewie joined MIBR. Ugh. I've had a grudge ever since that day. They both joined Falcon. Actually, that's not a terrible shout. I could see Falcons picking up one of them. Martinez is not that good. Yeah, I know he's not that good, but he's better than Fallen. Listen, Fallen's a legend. Dude, he's got to pack it up, man. He does. I think he's holding Furia back. Get the Elysian Furia, maybe. Literally, dude, anyone is better than Fallen is an offer. Martinez is better than Fallen. So, I don't know. Dude, the Yuri, Cacerado, and Skulls, they can be a top 5 team in the world. I'm so serious. They just... I mean, Jesus, man. So, U-Jerks and Arisdos, maybe to a Brazilian team, maybe to a European team. Yeah. Is he actually 0.9? Oh. 0.9 as an offer is a little tough, man. Oh. Oh, God. And he's listen. Yeah, he's not even calling that well either. Just make him a coach. Dude, that's actually crazy. Jorko speaks Portuguese. Just get Jorko in for Fallen. I mean, Jorko for Fallen would be cinema. Yeah. What happened to Art? He fell off a cliff. He plays on Fluxo now. Art's fried. He actually started off pretty well on Fluxo. I don't know how he's been recently, though. 2024. Art. He's not that bad. A 1.07. Kai. Dude, I hope Kai gets better. He got bullied a lot. I mean, I also bullied him because he was awful. But just because he was awful, I don't think he's a bad player forever. He's young. I think Kai could improve into a great player. Dude, it's just way too soon to put him on a tier 1 team. Jesus. Kai is employed. Ooh, Sad's in from Legacy. He's good, but he falls off hella. I loved him when he was on... He played for, what, W7M before this? He just hard carried the fuck out of them? Yeah. He's so good on W7M. He's good against tier 2 teams. He kind of ate shit at the RMR. And, like, every time I've watched him play good teams, he's kind of ass. Yeah, dude, a 1.03. Well, hold on, it's all time. Okay, it's the same in 2024. A 1.03 is an AWPer against top 50 teams. Not, I mean, yikes. He is good, though, against, you know, not top 50 teams, I guess. Dude, yeah, no, the Legacy roster has some great pieces. Dumao has to get out of jail. He did kind of shit the bed, though, at the RMR. So he can't go without a little bit of criticism. It was literally just Lado. I thought Legacy were going to actually make a run at the major. Dude, that hot take aged atrociously. Yeah, dude. Dumao, a 0.91. But normally he's insane. Normally he's insane. That pissed me off, too. I also think I had him in my fantasy. Speaking of... Guys, let's all give it up for the boys who won the fantasy leagues. Did I even run one for the playoffs? I did. That roster was ass. This one was much better. I got 16th. Who won? Goat poop. Dude, Donk Robs carry. Mizzino respect. Rain respect. This dude ate good. Perfecto and Jame floating around. Dude, I actually don't see any place where Jame can go. Actually, where the fuck does Jame go? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. Dude, what the fuck was I thinking with this team? I still got 9th. Senzu, Zaiwu, Mezi, holy. When this Child King fan. Nerd with glasses. Me too, brother. James to Navi Academy. Guys, I'm telling you, Gambit 2.0 is the only place where James can go. Where else does he go? I mean, actually. Actually, where else does he go? James to C9. He's not going to replace Boomich or Icy. Icy just had the tournament of his life. You know what I'm saying? He at 0% chance he goes to Cloud9. FlyQuest. I mean, Jesus. James to FlyQuest. That's actual nightmare fuel. Guys, James doesn't even speak English. Oh yeah, Inters needs to go. Dude, imagine if Perfecto did not hate Cloud9. I think they have to get rid of Inters, right? So we'll just assume he's going to get cut. Why? Dude, like, what if Perfecto just plays with this team again? What if? If not Perfecto, I know they want Magnojez maybe. That's gross. Who are you going to force to anchor then? I mean, Siren fits the roles better. And he certainly would be an upgrade over Inters. They could make it work, but... yeah, I can't believe they still have Inters on this team. Cloud9 actually could do work in 2025 if they replace Inters with a good player. Xanter is an anchor. Is he really? Xanter's kind of elite. Okay, my shit's baroque. James to Aurora. Guys, I'm telling you, James and Yakinder get back together and make a super team. It might not be Gambit 2.0, but it will be great. James, Yakinder, Xanter, whoever the fuck else I put on the team. I think it was Zelo. Zelo's like a child. He's a fetus that's been playing well. He's 18. He's a fetus, bro. He's out of his mind. Dude, there actually could be an insane CIS team. Or I guess just Russian team. Like, actually, Gambit 2.0 could be a real thing. I mean, like, not Gambit 2.0, but a genuine, good CIS team with James Yakinder, Xanter, Zelo, maybe Resalt. I mean, Jesus, guys. Ken Scissor. I've seen him play a couple times. Yeah. A 1.22 over the past 3 months. When I used to bet a lot, I watched so many tier 2 teams play. I remember betting on him. He was an animal. K. Santer. Dude, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know if you're saying I'm pronouncing it wrong or other people do. I just say names how I see them. Yeah, no, anyways, they could make, actually, like, James org. Literally, anyone can pick up a team with James and Yakinder and 3 other talented players. Dude, there's so much talent in the CIS region. It's fucking insane. Actually insane. Is there anything else, really, that I want to go over? Roster-wise, I need to eat, boys. I need to eat lunch. Who do you think is replacing... Ooh, Sphinx and Vitality. Dude, honestly, what I put in that video is not what I actually stand by. My opinion changes by the hour. So, yeah, you never know. But I think... Who did I have? I had... Oh, Madden from Falcons. Madden from Falcons could be Cinema. Because I think Madden's a good player still. You think he's bad because of his time on Falcons? I don't judge his time on Falcons. He's a good player. Could be a Liege, I guess. I think Madden would be able to... Madden would slide in. He doesn't want to be a star player. He's a good player. I feel like I feel like Elish goes to Europe for sure. Yeah, Madden, your time on Falcons does not count. Everyone's hating on you. I have not forgotten what you've done on Ents, Madden. Okay? I don't forget so quickly. I feel like Elish probably goes to a European team. I would be mind blown if he went back to Liquid. Perfect fit for Liquid would be Malbs. Malbs, unfortunately, is going to be running G2 for the next 5 years. I don't believe Elish goes back to Liquid. I don't see it. Minus Mez... Wait, what? Minus Mezzy plus Elish, they can play in the Asia RMR. But true, they could. If they kept Sphinx. Could just take Xertion, I guess, if they wanted. Guys, we just talked about Xertion would be perfect for Vitality. You know how it is. He'd replace Sphinx fucking perfectly. Just because, you know, I mean, they're both not going to show up in big events. You know how it is. Perfect replacement. They're the same player. I'm pretty sure Mezzy will not leave Vitality. Anyone else? FaZe plus Simple. Let's just be real, guys. FaZe plus Simple. Cinema. I really do feel like, I feel like Mezzy is, like, I don't think he's overhated. I think people respect him now. I just, like, he just does what he has to do, man. He just gets thrown into whatever the fuck roles and just plays well. Like, Mezzy is so valuable as a player. Plus Jorko. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright, guys. I think it's enough for me today. I need to go eat lunch. I need to go eat lunch. I need to go edit a video. I have 2 videos that I really want to drop soon-ish. You know, nice little 2-hour stream. I've streamed for 6 hours. I cannot let that shit happen. I know I said 10 mans. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the energy level for 10 mans. I'm so sorry. But we will be doing 10 mans. And I plan on streaming slightly more. I want to show the top 20 I just joined, brother. I deleted it. I'm sorry. I have this presentation. All you need to see is Jorky is top 1. This is where we'll end it. Replacing Roku with Simple would be Cinema. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm sorry we're not doing 10 mans. I know I said I would. I'm so fucking hungry, dude. I cannot do 10 mans right now. But I want to try to start streaming like 2 times a week. Okay? 1 will just be like... I just want to talk about the scene. I just want to do like basically just a podcast with the chat maybe. Fuck if I know. But maybe stream 2 times a week. We'll see. For like 2 or 3 hours. Nothing crazy. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the list. Hope you enjoyed speaking about players. And I'll see you